Hi everyone, I am Dr. Rupendra, Assistant Professor of Chemistry, Government Degree College, Ayatnagar. Government Degree College, Ayatnagar. Today we are going to discuss about alkynes chapter. This chapter belongs to UG first semester affiliated to Usmania University. So now we are going to chapter that is alkynes. So what are the alkynes? So before yesterday we have seen alkanes, those have single bonded compounds and double bonded compounds, alkenes, double bonded more than two or double bonds are present in alkadienes discussed. Today we have discussed about alkynes. These compounds having triple bond between carbons having triple bond. These are alkynes containing triple bond. In triple bond, how many sigma bonds present? So C triple bond, C compounds are alkynes. So only one bond is sigma bond. Remaining two bonds are pi bonds. Already you know pi bond is a weak bond. Sigma bond is a strong bond. So what is the formula for alkynes? General formula CnH2n H2n minus 2. Here also similarly alkenes. So n is greater than 2. N is greater than 1. N is greater than 1. So starting compound of alkynes. So C is equal to 2. So that is simple alkyne is acetylene molecule C2H2. Simple alkyne. This compound consists of triple bond. Since triple bond compounds are alkynes. So what is the nomenclature in IUPAC system or general? So this is very important. If you want to remember those compounds, you definitely learn about nomenclature of the compounds. So formula C2H2, structure IUPAC name, this is the common name, general name. So IUPAC some principles are there. IUPAC nomenclature depend on number of carbons and functional group. Here we have to take functional group is alkyne, triple bond. So in IUPAC alkynes called as ine. Suffix is here ine, Y-N-E, ine. Suffix is here ine in alkynes. So you take C is equal to compound. Already you know general formula CnH2n minus 2, C2H4 minus 2, C2H2. So structure like this, CH triple bond CH triple bond CH. So two carbons are there. 2 carbons is equal to eth. Already these compounds triple bond is there. So eth plus ine, ethine. So common name is acetylene molecule, acetylene. So next one C3H4. So here n is equal to 3, So we get C3H4 formula. So write like this, CH3 single bond, C triple bond CH. So this is propyne molecule, because of 3 carbons is there. 3 carbons is called pro plus triple bond is there between 2 carbons, ine, pro plus ine, propyne. So simply general formula, this is substituted methyl, acetylene compound. So methyl is substituted here, methyl acetylene. So next one C4H6, we get n is equal to here 4, we get this formula C4H6. So write like this, CH3 single bond, CH2 single bond, C triple bond CH. So 1 butane. So here ethyl is a substituent. Ethyl is the substituent. Ethyl acetylene. Or right, another formula, another structure also is there. So two methyls are substituted. Right, like this also. So two methyls, dimethyl acetylene. So this is the 2-butane compound. What indicates here? 2 is triple bond place. So second carbon having triple bond. So this is 2-butane. So next one, the group or radical obtained by the removal of one hydrogen atom from alkynes gives alkynyl radical or alkynyl group. So before we have discussed yesterday. So for example, alkanes remove one hydrogen, that is alkyl group. So alkenes remove one hydrogen, that is alkenyl group. Ine one hydrogen remove ionyl group. Alkenyl group. So this is the substituents alkyl, alkenyl, alkenyl. So when hydrogen removes from the parent molecule. So here ethane is there. So proton is removed from ethane. So ethynyl substituent we get, or molecule we get. Propane is there, propynyl molecule we get when hydrogen removes as a proton. So next one, how do you prepare these molecules of alkynes? So two types of methods is there. Dehydrohalogenation one, and next one dehalogenation. By dehydrohalogenation of vicinal dihalides. What are the vicinal dihalides? Vicinal means both the halogen atoms attached at side by side carbons. These are vicinal dihalides. So dehydrohalogenation means hydro and halogenation, that means elimination of HX. These reactions are dehydrohalogenation. In the presence of strong base, alkalic KOH gives alkynes. So vicinal dihalides, dehydrohalogenation takes place at alkalic KOH gives alkynes. This is the reaction. So vicinal dihalide written wrong. 1,1 dibromoethane is geminal dihalide, but we take vicinal dihalide. This molecule is wrong written here. So one bromine substituted by hydrogen. Here one hydrogen is substituted by bromine. So what compound you need? 1,2 dibromo compound. 1,2 place is called vicinal place. So 1,2 dibromo ethane. If two carbons is there, ethane. So in the presence of alkalic KOH, so minus HBr, not KBr, minus HBr, minus 2 moles of HBr. So here vinyl bromide, and then sodium amide react with vinyl bromide, we get acetylene molecule. 2 times elimination takes place, or 2 times dehydrohalogenation takes place. First one is the alkalic KOH, next sodium amide. Sodium amide is also strong base. So this is the second dehydrohalogenation reaction. So we get acetylene molecule. So next one, dehalogenation. So dehalogenation of 1,1, 2,2 tetrahalides. Dehalogenation of 1,1, 2,2 tetrabromo. Here bromine is the halogen. So bromo ethane in the presence of zinc powder gives acetylene molecule. First 1 mole zinc bromide eliminated, and again dehalogenation takes place, or debromination here in the presence of zinc powder. Zinc bromide will eliminated as a byproduct. So main product or major product is here acetylene. So acetylene is prepared from dehalogenation. So here 2 comma 2 3 comma 3 tetrabromobutane. So if you give numbering 1 2 3 4, so 4 carbons is there, butane substituted product. So 2 and 3 carbons attached with 2 bromines each one. So 2 comma 2 2 comma 2 comma 3 comma 3 tetrabromobutane. So in the presence of zinc powder, so zinc bromide eliminated or debromination takes place. In the presence of zinc powder, we get dibromo alkene compound, and then again used zinc powder as a catalyst. Again debromination takes place here. We get triple bonded compound, that is 2-butane. So 2-butane means 4 carbons is there, 1 triple bond is there at second carbon, 2-butane. So next one, what is the physical properties first of all? So here not written. Physical properties depends on number of carbons here. So less number of carbons compounds or gases. So up to 4 or 5 carbons are gases. So above 5 carbons, those are liquids. So low number of carbon compounds of alkenes sparingly soluble in water, less soluble in water, less number of carbon of alkynes. So more carbons is there, those alkynes dissolved in non-polar solvent like CCl4 or ethane or butane, like these compounds easily. So this is the chemical properties. What are the chemical properties? We are going to observe this. So here acidity of one alkynes are terminal alkynes. So one alkynes are terminal alkynes we called here. So hydrogen attached to triple bonded carbon atom can be easily removed. What do you mean? Strong base use and acetylenes are one alkynes or weak acids. So because of triple bonded carbon, that is sp hybridized carbon, having high electronegativity. So CH sigma bond observed by triple bond carbon. For example, this is sp carbon. Here CH bond is there, terminal. So sp carbon has high electronegativity. So this sigma bond observed or abstracted by this carbon gets a negative charge. So removed hydrogen has a proton. So when removed hydrogen has a proton, that is called acid. So simply, so sp carbon have high electronegativity. So alkynes or one alkynes or terminal alkynes will exhibit acidity character. So here depend based on hybridization. So more acidic in sp hybridization, then sp2, then sp3. Due to s character increases, electronegativity of carbon increases. So electronegativity of carbon increases, acidity also increases. Due to already CH sigma bond abstract or observed by carbon of those hybridized carbon. So acetylene is the more strong acid. Here ethylene, next then ethane. This is the order of acidity. This order is depend on hybridization. Here sp hybridization, here sp2 hybridization, double bonded carbon, single bonded carbon, sp3 hybridization. So S character here more acidic. Here S character low acidic. So as the number of alkyl substituents increases in acetylene, so acidity also decreases. So alkyl groups increases, acidity of alkynes decreases. This is the inductive effect already we have discussed. So CH triple bond CH, if one alkyl substitute in acetylene, so this is less acidic. Two alkyls substituted in acetylene, less acidic. So this is the acetylene reaction. React with the sodamide. Sodamide is the strong base. We get acetylide ion. Acetylide ion C triple bond C. So this is negative charge plus proton H plus proton H plus. So acetylide ion H plus. This H plus is observed by base. So we get acetylide ion. Acetylide ion. So what is the evidence of one alkyne's acidic nature? One alkyne acidic nature. Some reactions is there. We have seen here. We have seen here. So formation of metal acetylides. So evidence: acetylene react with sodium metal in liquid ammonia gives sodium acetylide. Sodium acetylide. This is the acetylene molecule, sodium. So one sodium acetylide in the presence of liquid ammonia. So one more proton is there. Again react with the sodium reaction. So disodium acetylide ion will get. Disodium acetylide ion will get. This acetylide ion will use in more number of carbons alkynes preparation. So higher number of alkynes prepared from this acetylide ions. So and second evidence is acetylene react with ammonical silver nitrate solution. This is Tollens reagent, ammonical silver nitrate solution. Ammonical silver nitrate solution to form a silver acetylide, white PPT. This is silver acetylide. Again acetylene react with ammonical cuprous chloride solution. This is failing solution to form copper acetylide, red PPT. Copper, both the hydrogen substituted by copper ion. Here both the hydrogen substituted by silver ion, silver acetylide in Tollens reagent with copper failing solution. Both the hydrogen substituted by copper ion, we get copper acetylide. This is the red PPT, red precipitate we get. So this is the evidence of acetylide ions. So first one directly react with sodium metal. Second one silver nitrate solution reaction. Third one cuprous chloride solution reaction. This is silver nitrate solution. Ammonical silver nitrate solution is called Tollens reagent. So ammonical cuprous chloride solution is called failing reagent. So next one preparation of higher alkynes. So metal acetylides react with primary alkyl halides to form higher alkynes. So acetylene to 1 propane. So acetylene react with sodium metal in liquid ammonia gives sodium acetylide, which on reaction with methyl bromide gives 1 propane. So if you observe this reaction, so sodium metal reaction, sodium acetylide and react with methyl bromide, we get 1 propane. So again acetylene from acetylene to 1 butane. Acetylene react with sodium metal and with ethyl bromide gives 1 butane. So sodium acetylide reaction this is. So ethyl bromide primary alkyl halide this is also. So sodium bromide eliminated as a byproduct. So 1 butane will get our main product. So acetylene to 2 butane. So here acetylene react with sodium in liquid ammonia gives sodium acetylide, which on reaction with second with 2 moles of methyl bromide gives 2 butane. Methyl bromide 2 gives 2 methyl. 2 butane and 2 methyl substituted in this compound. That's why we want to prepare disodium acetylide. Disodium acetylide react with 2 moles of methyl bromide. We get 2 butane. Already 2 indicates triple bond present at second carbon. Triple bond present at second carbon. Triple bond is called ine. So higher alkynes preparation from acetylide ions and acetylide ion react with primary alkyl halide. Whichever alkyne you need, so you take those number of carbons. So if you want to one carbon increase, methyl bromide. If you want to increase two carbons, ethyl. So four carbons increase butyl, like this. So next one is linked to one butane already just now we have discussed. So this is this slide again came. So chemical properties or chemical reactivity of triple bonded compounds. Due to presence of pi bonds, alkyne also, like alkenes, undergoes electrophilic addition reactions. So electrophilic addition reactions, alkynes react with 2 moles of halogens to form tetrahalo derivatives. The order of reactivity of halogen compounds, fluorine is more reactive than chlorine than bromine iodine. So acetylene react with 1 mole of chlorine molecule, so we get dihalo compound. Again 1 mole of chlorine react with tetrachloroethane. This is the Western industrial solvent for rubber. Western. Here C single bond C, but not say triple bond C. Double bond, not double bond. Already carbon valency completed. Carbon bonds only 4 bonds. Single bond. So addition with HX. Alkynes adds with HX to form 1, 2, 1, 1 dihaloalkanes. Reactivity order of HX is HI is greater than HB is greater than HCl. A more dissociation need, that's why HI is more reactive. So acetylene reactive with HCl, we get vinyl chloride. Again here HCl reactive with vinyl chloride, we get 1, 1 dichloroethane. Here Markovnikov law applicable here. So negative part of the reagent attacks at the carbon which is having less number of hydrogens. So here 1 hydrogen, here 2 hydrogen. So 1 is the less. So negative part, that is chloride ion, attacks at CH. So 1 more chlorine increases. That's why 1, 1 comma dichloroethane or geminal dihalo compounds. So here also addition of HBr with propane follows Markovnik's rule. So this is the one propane HBr. Here one carbon having hydrogen, second carbon no hydrogen. So no hydrogen carbon attached with bromide. Okay, bromine. This is Markovnikov law. Again HBr react with here bromine attacks at the carbon which is having less number of hydrogens. So 2, 2 dibromopropane. 2, 2 dibromopropane. Not Cl, this is CH3. CH3, here CH3, not Cl. So check please, some mistakes is there in the material, so that's why. Next one, if you use peroxide, so pattern change, anti-Markovnik's product we get. So without peroxide, Markovnikov law, but in the presence of peroxide we should follow peroxide mechanism or radical mechanism. So here CH, so bromine negative part attacks at higher number of carbons atom. So 1, 2 dibromopropane we get. 1, 2 dibromopropane we get. So this is the HBr reaction. Here one hydrogen not showing in the slide, CH. Here one hydrogen is there, here no hydrogen. So negative part bromine attacks here, hydrogen place. Here more number of hydrogens, bromine. So bromine attacks here. So again HBr addition in alkene. This is alkene. Here one hydrogen is there, here one hydrogen similarly. So whichever place you need, so no problem. Here bromine will come here, CH2. But second place will occupied by bromine because of bromine already there. That's electron repulsion. That's why occupy second carbon. We get 1, 2 dibromopropane. 1, 2 dibromopropane. This is the peroxide effect. CHBr here, CH So we should carefully examine Markovnikov law, anti-Markovnikov law. Markovnikov law means without peroxide. So negative part of the reagent attacks the carbon which is having less number of hydrogen. The in peroxide effect or Karash effect. So negative part of the reagent attacks at the carbon which is having more number of hydrogens, So next one, addition with H2O. This is very important reaction, H2O. So addition of H2O to alkynes is a nucleophilic addition reaction. So acetylene reacts with water in the presence of H2SO4. Mercuric sulfate gives vinyl alcohol which undergoes tautomerism to form acetaldehyde. So tautomerism also simply called 1,3 hydrogen shift. So this is the acetylene molecule. So nucleophilic addition reaction. So H2O, H plus is there, H plus is there, OH minus is there. So OH minus attacks one carbon, H plus second carbon, vinyl alcohol will get. What is the vinyl group here? CH2, CH vinyl group, common name vinyl group. But in IUPAC it is ethynyl group. So when vinyl alcohol converted into acetaldehyde, it is participated in tautomerism or 1,3 hydrogen shift. The hydrogen atom from one place to third place, and it migrated into acetaldehyde. This is the tautomerism. Next one, propane react with H2O molecule in the presence of hydrogen sulfuric acid and mercuric sulfate. This is vinyl alcohol derivative, and then participate in tautomerism. We get acetone molecule, that is CH3 single bond, C double bond O, single bond CH3, acetone. So acetylene only produce acetaldehyde. Remaining all alkynes produce ketones. This is very important. Only acetylene produce acetaldehyde. All alkynes produce acetone molecule or ketone derivatives. So next one, oxidation reactions. So oxidation of alkynes gives different products depend upon the nature of oxidizing agents. So oxidation with alkaline KMnO4 Bayer's reagent. This is so oxidation by Bayer's reagent. So cleavage the alkyne at the triple bond except acetylene to form carboxylic acids with less number of carbon atoms. So acetylene, both the carbons converted into functional groups as a COH. This is COH. It is exceptional. Acetylene only with Bayer's reagent. But propane, this bond breaks. So it is the acetic acid and it is the oxalic acid. So triple bond breaks, both the carbons converted into carboxylic acids. Both the groups converted into carboxylic acids. Here one more reaction is there. So 2-butane react with alkaline KMnO4, potassium permanganate. We get butanone, 2,3 dinone. So this is the another exceptional. So 2,3 dinone. So one alkynes converted into carboxylic acid, 2-butane converted into ketone here, ketones. C double bond O, C double bond O, diketone. So next one, another example, potassium dichromate, K2Cr2O7 in the presence of acid catalyst, KMnO4 in the presence of H plus. Before we have discussed KMnO4 in the presence of base alkaline, that is Bayer's reagent. Here diol is then converted into carboxylic acid having same number of carbon atoms. Here acetylene, using this reagent we get acetic acid. So here also same number of carbons carboxylic acid to gives in the oxidation reaction. Here propanoic acid 3 carbons prop is there, propanoic acid, but here ethene dihole produced as a intermediate. So um, before one breaking of triple bond takes place at alkaline condition. Here at acidic condition of K2Cr2O7 or KMnO4, so same number of carbon carboxylic acids produced in the reaction. So this is very important. So next one, reduction reaction. What is the meaning of reduction? Reduction means addition of hydrogen to the compound. So reduction means addition of hydrogen to the compound. Here we are going to discuss about two types of reductions. One, Birch reduction. Second one is the catalytic reduction or Lindlar's catalyst using the reduction reaction. So what is the Lindlar's catalyst? Palladium metal dissolved in barium sulfate in the presence of quinoline. That is Lindlar's catalyst. Lindlar's palladium barium sulfate in the presence of quinoline gives cis alkene. What is the meaning of cis? Two methyl groups are on same side or similar groups on same side, it is called cis. Similar groups on opposite side, that is called trans. So when palladium barium sulfate quinoline used as a catalyst in the reduction reaction, we get cis product only. Here addition takes place or hydrogenation takes place, so we get cis to butene. If you use metal ammonia reduction reaction or Birch reduction, we get opposite product trans to butene. It is radical ion mechanism. And both the radicals same side, so flipping of single bond takes place, we get trans product in metal liquid ammonia reaction. This reaction is called Birch reduction. So reduction of alkynes with sodium and liquid ammonia gives trans alkane. When reactive with the Lindlar's catalyst, we get only cis product. This is the alkyne chapter. So thank you patiently listening. Thank you one and all.